Big day in the shed today. Got heaps done. I wasn't filming along the way because it's just fiddly stuff and I didn't want to start and stop all the time, so I'll show you what I've been doing. First off, someone pointed out in the comment section, I had a quick look this morning. I haven't replied to anyone's messages yet. Replies, these tips, someone said they upside down, but you look at them here, see the angle they're on, so that's just the way they are. So yeah, that's it for that. Then I move forward. Everything's in the engine bay now, so all the work's in the engine bay. So this radiator, I got this eBay one, aluminium, painted satin black. I was able to use original mounts to mount it in. Put the shroud on. My brother's got the 7-blade fan. Just a matter of me going over there and picking it up. Got that sorted. Then I finished playing up the fuel line, so I've made this little bracket here to fit the fuel pressure regulator for the F. I need more lighting here. Get some more light happening if I can find. Can't keep track of things at the moment, but so I've got the fuel lines. The fuel line, see that fuel pressure regulator, that's rigged up. Dash 6 lines come out of there, up into here, up to the AFI. I've taken the distributor out at the moment. Yeah, that was a bit of work. There's a Teflon core, special. If I can find a bit of offcut. Shoot. It's like special. It's the same stuff we use in the Escort. It's got like, get the camera, see, it's got like a Teflon core and it's got steel. That's really good. It's actually for engineering purposes, that's what they recommend using, or they have to use it. You can't use the rubber stuff, they reckon. I wouldn't want to use rubber around the engine bay. It's just, I mean, it's good for a while, but the cheap Chinese rubber core fuel lines you get now, you just don't know how long they're going to last. So this Teflon core stuff, it's got a really high burst rating. I've got the Speedflow 200 series, same stuff, but this going to a pit crew in my area and he's like supplies all the Speedflow stuff. We've done a comparison, it's pretty much identical, so they buy it from the same supplier in America. That side of it's done. Then I had a look at the went to Auto Barn, bought a new battery to suit this car, Century. Got that sorted, and then I went to a lot of trouble to try to get this bloody. See what I'm doing. Anyone knows Cleveland's knows that they have spin bearings and all these sorts of problems. So what I've done, I've got this. There's the factory Motorcraft oil pressure sending unit, but I've since, like when I first put the motor together, I got the oil line. I got a kit off eBay, and it runs it from that point there right out to down in here. Down there properly. You probably can't see it. Yeah, there it is there. So it just basically balances the oil pressure between the back and the front of the crank. It's a really good thing. I know my mate, he's into the Holden 6s. They have similar issues where the oil pressure is a little low in some areas and he spins bearings. So that's a good thing. Got the ProFlow in there to block blanks off the fuel pump. Got that sorted. Just going through the wiring now. I'm just trying to work out what's what. Working out what I can. There's a damn light. Working out what's what. So started off with the all the ignition stuff. So I managed to. Well, I've got this lead kit. Bought this lead kit for the internet. That's the leads there. So I've got to rig them up. So one of them will go to the starter motor. The other one will go down to the block somewhere. Then I'm going to use the factory. This one here goes the alternator. That's your wire, yellow and black, that goes to the indicator lamp on the alternator on the cluster. Oh, it's not actually on the cluster, it's above the console there, up in the upper dash, but Because the way I see it, I'm not running the twin thermos. I'm just going to run the factory fan, and I'm not going to be running the fuel pump off this loom. So it's basically going to be the same as what it was. So I was going to beef the wiring up, going from the battery into the loom, but I just don't even have to. So, yeah. And I was looking at the bloody I found. You got these wires. Where are they? These ones here. Oh, that's a coil. That's another one. Starter motor. So this one here, I figure that's the wire it goes. Gives the coils actually runs on. Doesn't actually run on 12 volt. It actually voltage gets broken down. I'm comparing this to the old Escorts, and so when you go to hit starter mode, you get a solid 12 volt. And when you go to hit starter switch, it activates the solenoid, the starter motor, and that there goes straight to your coil and gives it full 12 volts. So you get that full oomph. So you start in a cold wind this morning, and this other one, I couldn't get this one to work, and I figured, hang on, I know why. So you got the old, or the C6 or C4, whatever you like to call it. Apparently they're different, the auto transmission guy was telling me, but you got the inhibitor switch that goes on here, so that controls. It stops the car being started in gear. Stops the car being started in gear, and as well as that, it gives you a reverse lamp. So these cars are, or fun I figure, they're a little bit different to other cars. They're two blinker lights come on for the reverse light. So I'm looking at it thinking that it can't be that complicated. So I went and got into this here that goes to the transmission, and I just bridged these two across. And then I was able to get a starter motor wire to light up on key start. And these other two here, got them to light up when I'm putting it for the reverse light. So it's really simple. Nothing, it's not really complicated, this car, it's great. So that's the, so I got, rigged up the send unit, temperature send unit down here. Middle of the screen there, got that. Ready to go. So the car itself, it's not overly complicated, it's just a matter of going for the wiring diagrams and work out what's what. But it's pretty much, it's a lot similar to Escort in a sense. So I got this, I've got the factory manual on the laptop, but I've just been using this one. But what I need to do, so here's the Aces EFI loom. So it's pretty simple. There's your actual ECU electronic control unit. There's that part of it. This part of it here, I think that was for the fan, I think. That's fuel pump. So the orange one, fuel pump. There's your main feed for the relay. So that's got to go to like the battery. And there's just this one here, smaller fin, red one, it's just 12 volt switched. So when you put on ignition, this thing powers up. It's really simple. It's got its own relays. One for the pump, and one for the main. There's something else for the thermo fans, but I'm not worried about that because I'm not running them. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. The only thing that might be a little bit odd is these things are probably designed for a left-hand drive car, so should be interesting to see how it goes. But I think the hardest part, of fiddly part, is going to be running that orange wire to the fuel pump at the back of the car. Hello, cat. Let her in a shed for a while. She loves scrape and join out. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Tomorrow's mission, I'll just continue with the wiring. But I should be able to start this thing up soon, I reckon. Shouldn't be too far away, but thought I'll give you a quick update. Nothing exciting, just the fiddly stuff. But today I've made really made some big gains. I actually fluked it. I got this the factory send unit, that thing down there. It's actually in a, I can't find a box for it now. It's laying around here somewhere. It's a motor in the box. It says Motorcraft. I was trying to work out how the hell I'm going to rig that up, because where the thread comes out of the top of the block, it's actually quarter inch NPT. And the thread, that the adapter I use for the oil pressure, the balance, the oil pressure, the front and the back, it has got nothing to adapt it. So I'm looking on the internet, work out where can I find a 1/4 inch NPT to 1/8 NPT. So the 1/8 comes out of the fitting like this. So you got like this fitting here, it's 1/8 NPT. So that comes out of it, and then I've got to rig up the factory sending unit. So I'm like, where the hell am I going to find that? So I'm getting on the internet and I'm like, mate, this is going to be, I couldn't even find a supplier in Australia. There'd be places out there. So I'm like, oh, no, what am I going to do here? I thought this is going to be another drama. So I ended up just going through my little box of goodies over there and searching. I found one. Absolutely fluked it. Didn't even know I had one. So yeah, luckily I got that sorted. Yeah, so I also got the driving lights. They went in pretty easy. This one is a little bit out of whack. I'll just turn it a bit, but figure that out. Got to adjust the grill a bit, but I can't find anything in a loom that feeds this. Must have its own little separate loom. I know the Gran Turismo sell loom, a wiring like harness specifically for the driving lights. I might have to get that yet. I don't know. But I was just going to rig it up to a relay. Have it come with the battery there somewhere. I'll get there. Right guys, thanks for watching. I'll keep you updated on my progress. I've got one more day on this. I might have an update tomorrow, may not. I could probably start it tomorrow if I want. It's not a big drama, but I just want to take my time, I don't want to rush anything. Got to do a few checks on it. Yeah, thanks for watching guys. I'll catch up with you soon.